How many times am I going to start and talk with the mic muted? I don't know. Welcome to Black Cats TV. We're here for the live match versus Norwich. Really appreciate you joining me for this one. Mike Coffee Goblin says, thank you, Coffee Goblin. Honestly, this is why you need a producer, not just do everything yourself. But yeah, we're here for the Norwich game. The teams are out. I'm just going to shrink this a bit on the team sheet. It's overlaying at the bottom. There we go, that's better. We have Patterson, 09, Meffin, Ballard, Sirkin, Neil, Job, Roberts, Rigg, Mienda, Isidore. Hume on the bench. Interesting one. I don't know if that's just a resting thing, but he's one of our more vital defenders, so it's an interesting decision to do that. On the bench with Hume is Moore, Yelder, Elise, Alexic, Aushish, Paveda, Connolly and Rusin. Coffee Goblin, I think on 9 maybe tactical to stop Sains. Could be. It's interesting. We'll see how it comes up. Let's have a look at the actual lineup of the team. So we have obviously Patterson in goal, and we have a back four of Sirkin, Ballard, Meffin, 09. Neil, Rigg and Bellingham in the centre. Maybe not quite as they are there, but them three in the centre somewhere. Roberts and Mayenda and Isidore up front. Cool. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We are doing all our live commentaries here now instead of SAFC Fan TV. We're still involved with the Fan TV, so we'll still be doing the shows and things, but the live commentary's moved over to here now with me and sometimes Conrad. So, yeah, and please have patience today. I've got a hell of a hangover, hence the voice, and yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Hangovers last a lot longer when you get older. Chris Minton, hi Mike, 12 in Tokyo, hope for 3 points. Very interesting team. I used to live in Norwich for a few years. Oh, unlucky. Let's be having you. Oh God, that cringy moment, who remembers that one? That was brilliant. I was going to get the clip and play it on here, but I've not done any of that. I've not prepped it, so. Paul Armstrong says 3-2 to the lads. And his wife is saying 2-1 to Sunderland. There you go. What was my prediction on this one? I think I said a clean sheet for this one. I'm sure I said 2-0. I'm sure I went 2-0. So, hoping for a clean sheet. Wonder if we're going to miss Hume, though. I wonder if I'd have still said 2-0 with Hume on the bench. So... Jordan Johnson just subscribed. Thank you, Jordan Johnson. It's really appreciated. Growing the channel. It's a new channel. There's 22 of you in here, so hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this out, and that'll be great. And as soon as we kick off, we'll be doing the live commentary to my best ability with a horrendous hangover. Mike, you're still young. I'm 53. I don't feel it. Today, I feel 60, 70-year-old because, yeah, shots were had, and it's not good. Let us know your predictions. Anybody else? Like to see who can get it right at the end. Once we get Black Cats TV to 1,000 subscribers, we have one of these in extra large to give away on the channel. So we'll be doing some giveaways as soon as we hit that magic 1,000 mark. I wanted it before Christmas, but you know, it's a stretch, so we'll see. Just watching the Norwich players come in at the moment from their bus. I got all the sheets out in the crowd. SAFC across the crowd with all the sheets up and stuff. That's really cool. No light show, of course, because we're daytime today, so I don't think they'll do the same. Oh, they are doing it. It's happening. It's not as effective in the daylight, is it? So self-inflicted. It is, Hutchinson. It is, and I don't drink anymore hardly. So it's like my one Christmas night out, and I regret it. I think next time I go out, I'm gonna be just not drinking. I'll enjoy the night without alcohol. Coffee Goblin's gone for Sunderland 2, Norwich 0, and he's gone for Isidore and Rigg to score. Isidore and Rigg to score. What I'm interested in today is the substitutions. I think we've got a pretty strong bench. It's interesting that Pervader's back now. I don't know. He's not impressed me so far, but we'll see what he comes on and does. Just give me 2 seconds. I think I'm really dark. I'm going to put some light on the situation. There we go. Light is on. It will slowly get brighter. Energy saving, you know. I've not seen the Norwich lineups yet. Here we go. Angus Gunn, Jack Stacey, Shane Duffy, Jose Cordoba, Callum Doyle, Nunez, Slimane, Marcondes, Hernandez, Sains, and Krenak. That's a weird one. Yeah, Borgia, Sains is definitely the threat. I think he's their biggest goal scorer. He's topped any amount of goals that we've got. But it's been a while since we played a team that's not got an ex-Sunderland player on the squad. So Sunderland 4, Norwich 0. Neil and Sirkin to 4-0. That's a massive prediction, Jordan. Jordan Johnson, our new subscriber. Thank you for joining us, Jordan. I hope you're right. I really do. Really do. Callum Doyle, was he at Sunderland? Why does that not ring a bell? Why does that not ring a bell? Let me see his face. Oh, was he a kid? Was he in Sunderland's youth? Where is the details? Ah, yes. We had him on loan. We had him on loan from City. I see. Yeah, 21-22. Right, there you go. A Coffee Goblin, yeah. League One loan from Man City, yeah. Cool. Thanks for correcting me. That's what I'm here for. You guys to teach me. We've got the teams coming out now. The referee's leading them out on my screen. Just bear in mind, if you are tuned in for the live commentary, often with the delay in making this and it load into YouTube, there's a time delay, so you might be a bit ahead of me. So try not to give it away in the chat if we score or if we get scored against, so we can have an honest reaction as it happens. But it's much appreciated. 4-0. 4-0, definitely would like to have that one come true. David Joblin's in the house, regular from Fan TV. Nice to see you over here, David. Sunderland 2, Norwich 0, and Rigg to score. That's what I said. I went for 2-0. I didn't say the scorers, but I went for 2-0. So. That's me. I don't want to hear me. There we go. I can see the chat better on that. Good luck to the red and whites. 2-1. Chris Minton's going for 2-1. No draws or losses predicted, so hopefully that's a good sign. Let's one quick reminder of the team lineup before we start. And here we have Patterson in goal, Sirkin, Ballard, Meffin and 09 across the back. Neil, Rigg and Bellingham in the centre, Roberts, Mienda and Isidore. There's goals to be had in this game for sure. Darren Elliott, I'll take a scrappy 1-0. Of course. I'll take a victory any day. Any victory's a victory, right? It's all good. It's all good. Just no loss. No loss. This is my Christmas present. All I want for Christmas is you. I'm not going to sing with this croaky hangover voice. Not that my voice is any good for singing anyway, but you know. The referee's about to get this underway. Starting to look like police, these referees, with the amount of tech on them and the little holster on the side for the spray. There's Reggie Labrie on the sideline in his nice warm coat. Norwich City going to kick this one off then. And we're off. And Norwich play it all the way back to their keeper, which is going to be a long ball forward played from him. The head of Meffin stops that, but it's coming right back at us again. Down the left-hand side, Norwich. Great sliding tackle there from 09 and gets the foot away to get it to Roberts. Roberts tries to pass through, but it's intercepted. Scrappy start already, this one. It's going to be a Norwich throw, halfway into the Sunderland half at this near side. Throw goes right down towards the corner. They can't get the control, and it goes out for a goal kick to Sunderland. That was Sains couldn't quite get control of that with 09 putting a bit of pressure on him. Newcastle scored and it got disallowed. Oh, the day's full of good news. Ball played forward long for Sunderland, looking for the head of Isidore, but it's way too long. It's going to come all the way back to the Norwich keeper, who will pick it up and roll it out to his right. Sunderland stood off a bit here, quite high up, quite a high press in general, but they're here they go, starting to hassle the centre backs now with the ball, trying to force that mistake. Norwich playing it right back to the keeper. They look in trouble here with Rigg and Isidore putting pressure on. Rigg gets the slide in and puts it out for a... Did that go out for a throw or did it go out for the goal kick? That went for the goal kick. Like to see that pressure. Don't let them out of their own half. That's the best one. Fresh trim, yeah. And it's all over the place at the moment because I slept with hair wax in. So this is what you get. This is hangover, Mike. Nice to see you here, Conrad. Long ball forward, headed back. Oh, there's a foul or a clash there in the centre. I think it's Rigg that's gone down. Hopefully he's alright, we'll see. We're at 2 minutes 15 seconds, still Sunderland 0, Norwich City 0, here on Black Cats TV. We're back in play here now. Rigg's up and he's fine. Don't worry about that. It's with Ballard now. Putting it forward to the left to Sirkin. Back to Ballard. He's got Meffin with him. He'll give it to Meffin. Look to your right, Meffin. Look to your right. Gives it across to Ballard. Ballard just inside the Norwich City half now. Gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin under pressure there. And loses possession, no foul given. But Sunderland battling to get it back really well by Isidore to Rigg, to Roberts on the right hand side. Roberts just inside the area now, cuts inside, has a shot, it's deflected. It's going to go for a Sunderland corner. Oh, that was a prime Roberts position there. Newcastle goal allowed. Alright, Conrad, alright. Well, you should be on here doing the commentary then, shouldn't you? I'm at 3 minutes 30 at the moment. Corner about to come in. If you're ahead of me, please don't give it away in the chat. It'd be much appreciated. Ball comes in, delivered from Rigg. Oh, it's all over the place. It looked like a dangerous ball, and Is it offsides being called or a foul's being called? Either way, it's a free kick now to Norwich. Just look at the replay of that. It delivers it in. And, the cameraman on the replay missed. Jesus Christ. EFL, man. Sort your crap out. Norwich still trying to play it out short, even though Sunderland high pressing here. It's taken by with Meffin, who's all the way up there. Norwich will get the breakaway here now. Try to cut it through. It's cut out there by Dan Neal. Norwich have it again. It'll be Sirkin that gets to this one. Loops it over, trying to find the run of Mienda. Mienda will get on the end of it and run past his man with some great pace. Delivers one into the box. Nobody can get on the end of that. Nobody had caught up with the play. It comes out for a throw at this near side to Norwich. The subs bench has about 5 or 6 players that Regis Labrie doesn't seem interested in playing. Well, we shall see. Pervader's back, so I don't know what his relationship is with Pervader. I know we weren't the biggest fans and he didn't really impress us at first, but maybe he sees something we don't. Ball's out at the far side now for a Norwich throw, just inside the Sunderland half. They'll throw it back to their defence. Oh, some large pieces of rubbish floating across the pitch at Sunderland. I hate that. Looks really bad. Couldn't get the control there, Norwich, and it goes out for a throw, which 09 will take. Long ball down the right-hand side for Isidore to give chase, but he won't get there first. Norwich will play it out of danger and play it back into danger. Good high press here from Sunderland, forcing the mistakes, but the counter-attack could be on with Norwich here down the right-hand side. Held it up just at the halfway line. Over to the left. Could see the run there, but not delivered. It's still Norwich with it just inside the Sunderland half, just inside their own half now, passing it amongst the defence. Ball through, gets past Neil and somebody else. It's in a dangerous area for Norwich in the box. He tries to cut it across, but Meffin is there to get hold of it. And there looks like a terrible off-the-ball foul. Nothing's been called, but there's a player down. It's Roberts. He gets up and tries to make the tackle. Well, I don't know what happened there. I'd like to see a replay of that. Roberts went tumbling all around. Did he trip over the rubbish? Ball delivered into a dangerous area into the box for Norwich. Sains can't get control, luckily, and it goes out for a Sunderland goal kick. 7 minutes gone, still Sunderland 0, Norwich City 0, here at the Stadium of Light. You're watching on Black Cats TV. Woo! I need that as a little soundbite so I don't have to keep saying it, that'd be good. Mienda with it now, works past 2 people, no problems, and there's an advantage played, so there must have been a foul there. It's out to the right with Roberts now. Roberts, 09 on the overlap, just pushes his man over, freeing up some space for Roberts. Roberts tries to dink one over for Job to get onto the end of, but it's a bit far, and it goes to the Norwich keeper's hand. That was a great little... 09 just pushes their player off the ball completely. No foul given, but yeah, classic 09 shithousery. Score update there from Paul Armstrong. Leeds 1, Oxford 0. Norwich on the counter-attack here. Dangerous ball, but it'll be cut out here by Meffin. Absolutely star defender he is. With calm, cool, precise passing to get it out of danger. It comes all the way over to the left now for Sirkin. Sirkin gets it forward to Job. It's Job Bellingham. Passes it to Mienda, who gets pulled down. The foul's given. It's a Sunderland free kick just on the halfway line over at the far side. I'm going to see a replay of that. We didn't need a replay of that, really, to be fair. While there's a replay, they've got to get the... Oh my God, look at the rubbish on the pitch. That's horrendous. That's ridiculous. Ball forward to Roberts here now, but he plays it out. The wind throwing this rubbish absolutely everywhere like little tornadoes in the Stadium of Light. We should have ball boys running on, picking up the big bits as and when they can, to be fair. Norwich throw. Rigg steals it. Gets it to Job. Job's got 3 men around him. With great control, he gets it down to Roberts on the right-hand side. Oh, Roberts muscled off the ball, though. Can't quite get that one. Norwich will come back away with it. Still boxed in by Sunderland here, though. And they'll finally get it away. And they're going to be an attack down the right-hand side here. It's slowed up a bit. Sunderland time to get back. Ball forward. They're looking for that through ball every time. So as long as our centre backs are aware of it. Ballard almost got tackled by the rubbish. This is ridiculous, man. Long ball forward, but it get cut out by Norwich. And they'll fly one forward. Big long one. Oh, Sains almost gets on the end of it for control. It's a very dangerous ball if he was onside there, which I think he was. Got to watch for that one because that could have been it then. And it's back with Sunderland here. They'll pass it over to the left-hand side looking for Meander. Great pass straight to his feet. He's got 2 with him. Gives it to Job. Job back to Neil. Neil turning. Looking down the left for his options. He's got Sirkin there. Dinks it through for Sirkin, but it was mistimed, that pass. Sirkin had already started to turn to come back, so he was never going to make that one. It goes out for a Norwich goal kick. 10 minutes, 30 seconds, still Sunderland 0, Norwich City 0 at the Stadium of Light. Surely a yellow for number 25. We not got bins at the ground. It's ridiculous. It looks really shoddy. It looks really poor. And something needs to be done about it. We're aware the wind gets in there, so we obviously need lidded bins or huge fines for people dropping rubbish. Ballard's down. He's holding his face. I think he might have caught an elbow there. We'll see what happened. I didn't see it on. This is the yellow card. Stop, Conrad. Don't do it. Don't put in things before I've seen it. Shocking behaviour. Hernandez looks like he caught Ballard in the face. Let's see a replay of it here. Oh no, he kicked. He has a high foot. Very high foot. He wasn't even bent down that much. That should definitely be a card. That should definitely be a booking. No booking though, by the looks of it. It's back with Sunderland. It's Roberts on the right-hand side here. Roberts tries to cut one through, but it gets cut out by a Norwich player. No 9 will pick it up on the right-hand side. There was calls for offside, but nothing's given. Back to Rigg. Rigg to Meffin. Meffin across to Ballard. Still inside the Norwich City half, over to Meander. Back to Ballard. Just inside our half now with Meffin. Ballard bringing it forward. It's a nice slotted ball through for Isidore. Isidore kind of passed it back to nobody, so it's a bit of a weird one, but it'll go out for a Sunderland throw here. They'll throw it all the way back over to Ballard, to Meffin. I'm going to keep saying Meffin. I don't care if it's Meppen. Over to the right. A terrible pass by Meffin for 09. He managed to keep it in, but to our detriment. Job comes in with a great tackle. But then loses possession again in a dangerous area. It's Norwich City now on the edge of the box. They've got space. Great sliding tackle again. Double sliding tackle again from Job. Absolute hero. That was superb. And Riggy will come away with it now at some pace. He'll try and get it over to the right-hand side to Roberts. Oh, the little knock-on means Roberts can't get to it, unfortunately. That was a shame. That would have been a great counter-attack there. Oh, I'm dying. Right. Norwich with it here. Back to their keeper. Sunderland will be applying the pressure very high here. It's a dangerous tactic because it can get the counter-attack. Dan Neil picks it up, gives it to Job. Job, 3 men round him, does manage to keep hold of it and gets it to Sirkin. Sirkin back to Ballard. Ballard across to Meffin. Meffin coming forward slightly here now, looking for his options. Great ball through to Rigg. Rigg gets the ball back again to Dan Neil. Dan Neil turning. Just walking it towards the Norwich half at the moment. On Sirkin with it now. Gets past his man. Sirkin is with Meenda. Meenda gets past his man as well. Straight into the box for Meenda. Oh, 3 of them round him. Vicious. He went down, unfortunately. No foul given. And Norwich will come away with it. It was a great little run from Meenda there. Dan Neil. Through to Meenda again. Oh, he tries to turn for his run but leaves the ball behind, unfortunately. And then gets dispossessed. That was unlucky. That was unlucky. He's definitely looking in the threatening one at the moment, is Meenda. Oh, counter-attack here from Norwich. And they're well away, but the offside flag is up. Oh, I didn't think he was going to put that up then. That was been very dangerous. It would have been 2 on the keeper. Whoa. Squeaky bum time. Any hangover cures used? Hair of the dog. I've no hangover cures. My hangover cures is Pepsi at the moment, and hopefully it's just going to go away in a short while. Straight after the commentary, I've got to go out for a meal with family, so I'm hoping I'll feel a bit better by then. I'm not sure how much I'll be eating. Long ball forward. The wind gets hold of that one. This is what we've got to watch for, the wind picking up the ball as well, so you've got to really judge them passes right in weather like this. It's a Norwich throw, far side, in the corner. We almost came away with it, but Norwich get it, and a great tackle there. It puts it all the way out for another Norwich throw on the opposite side, down by the corner flag. Still keeping them up in their half, that's what matters at the moment. No, definitely not drinking tonight. Definitely not drinking tonight. No. I'm driving, so I think if I had one little sip of alcohol, I'd be over the limit. Sunderland with the ball now here with Dan Neil. Dan Neil under pressure, turns his man, manages to keep hold of it, gets it to the right to Roberts. Roberts now, 2 in front of him, delivers one into the centre, but it's cut out by a Norwich player. Norwich will come away with it. Great tackle there from 09, who picks it up, and Roberts gets it and gets tackled. It's a throw. 09 tries to take it quickly. Roberts wasn't looking, so he gives it over to Dan Neil. Dan Neil to Meffin. Meffin across to Ballard. Still inside the Norwich City half. Ballard's about halfway into their half now. Sirkin. Back to Ballard. Back to Ballard. Meffin. So 9, running the wrong way, 09, running the wrong way. It's Ballard with it. Oh. Police are out doing random breathalyzers anyway. Yeah, well, I'm not going to risk that, that's for sure. Anyway, it's Norwich with the ball here, under pressure, get a long ball away. Nobody's there with it, so Meffin will pick it up. To Ballard. To Neil. Back to Meffin. Great ball forward from Meffin, looking for Isidore, but it gets cut out. Rigg will get under this one, battling. Dan Neil will come in and pick it up, but the foul's given against Rigg, I think, there. And it's a free kick to Norwich. 18 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Norwich 0 at the Stadium of Light. Thank you for being here. 43 people in the live stream. Please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really does help, and it's completely free to do. Norwich with the ball here, passing it back to their keeper at the moment. No respite for these Norwich players at the moment. Sunderland pressing high all the way. Struggling to get out their own half. Just Norwich passing it between their centre backs at the moment. Not much to commentary on at the moment. So they're trying to get it forward now through the centre. Dan Neil and Job combining to get the tackle in. Great. Meffin puts it back to Patterson, who does a little dink, which is dangerous in this wind. I don't want to see that kind of stuff in this kind of weather. It gets it out to the left, but Norwich will pick it up again. Norwich passing it around the centre here, trying to find a way through to break down this Sunderland team. Out to the left. Roberts marshalling his man, and it comes all the way back to their centre-backs again. And they'll try one down the right-hand side here now. Long ball, way too much on it. It'll go out for a Sunderland throw on the far side, halfway inside the Sunderland half. Oh. Score update from Coffee Goblin. QPR 1, Preston 0. Thank you for that one. 20 minutes gone here at the Stadium of Light on my timer. It's Norwich in a dangerous position on the side of the box here. Shot! Oh! I don't know if Patterson's hands to it managed to save that or if it was going wide anyway, but that was a close call there. It's going to go out for a Norwich corner. Just caught napping there, the Sunderland defence. Jesus, look at the rubbish in the back of Patterson's goal. Yes, it was. Oh, it was a great save by Patterson on the replay. It was definitely going to sneak into that bottom corner by the looks of it. Excellent save hands. Oh, score update. It was wrong. It's QPR 0 and Preston 1. Corner taken short and now delivered into the centre. Heads up. Oh, it's all over the place. It's a goal. Absolute scrappy. It's a goal to Norwich. Oh, 2-0's out the window. Just couldn't get that clear then. Just could not get that clear. Absolutely shocking. Ah. Waiting to see this replay here. That was bad. Corner was taken short, then it was delivered with a looping ball to the back post. Dumped up for the header. Nobody gets it clear. Patterson gets one save and still nobody gets it clear. They've got time to get on it and get the second shot off again. Let's just have a look. Who could have got that clear here? Meffin couldn't get his foot to it. Ah, Jesus. Just, that is really unlucky, to be fair. Set pieces. It's our biggest downfall this season, whether it's attacking or whether it's defending them. We need a really good set piece coach. That's what we should be signing in January, not players. Comes down to Rigg. Rigg looked like he was going to strike that one, but he gives it out right to Roberts. Roberts on the edge of the box here, trying to get between two people here. It's taken down, no foul given. Norwich come away with the ball. Roberts trying to take on 4 people inside the box instead of getting a pass across. This is what I mean by the judgment calls that he doesn't quite get right. He's still hassling Sunderland. Sunderland's still hassling, trying to get the ball back off Norwich in the dangerous area. 09 comes in with a great tackle and Meffin fouls his man, gives a free kick to Norwich to stop the momentum there. Need to put our foot through the wall and push out exactly. Salah Bree does want a set piece coach, but wouldn't happen until summer now. Yeah, you know. It's one of our biggest failings, I think, at the moment, set pieces. And after 10 replays, we're suddenly back in play, and I don't know how, but Norwich have the ball in their defence with Isidore and Roberts hassling them. Misplaced pass, almost picked up by Dan Neil, but it goes back to the Norwich City player. Pass forward, cut out by Meffin. It's scrappy at that back. There's definitely going to be some more cards in this game, I'm telling you now. Put your bets on at least 3 yellow cards minimum. Norwich have the ball here, just inside their own half. Sunderland just stood off a bit from their centre-backs here. Good pressure from Sunderland, forces it all the way back to the Norwich keeper, who gets the ball out, but only as far as one of their men, who puts it out for a throw to Sunderland halfway inside the Norwich half at this near side. 24 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Norwich 1 here at the Stadium of Light. This is not a good hangover cure. Come on, lads. Throws taken. Rigg gets on the end of it, gives it over to Sirkin on the left hand side. Sirkin to Meander. Meander turning in on the inside, gives it to Job. Job got two around him, back out to Sirkin on the left, trying to make something happen here. Looping ball in from Sirkin. I think the wind got hold of that again. It goes over everyone and over the net. It's true, Coffee Goblin. We comeback kings at the moment, so let's hope we see that again. And if you're at the Stadium Light, stop dropping your frigging pie wrappers, arseholes. Long ball forward met by the head of Meffin. It ends up at Dan Neil's feet, to Job, to Ballard, to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it all the way back to Patterson here. Patterson puts a foot through it down to the right hand side, but it's to a Norwich player, and they get on the counter attack on this left hand side now. Dangerous area for Norwich, just to the outside of the Sunderland box. A shot from distance, high and over the goal, stops the danger there. D-Dash, I believe, will come back. Keep the faith, keep the faith. Wrapperless pies. It's the future. Right, so like, traditionally, a pie is not served in any sort of wrapper because the pastry is the wrapper. And you'd take the top off and you'd eat the filling, yeah? So, we're just hygiene mad these days, so everything's got to be hermetically sealed. It's back with Ballard here now. Gives it to Job. Job will put it across to Meffin. Meffin's got a guy on him. Pressure coming from Norwich here now on a high press. Back to Job again. Under pressure, Job tries to get one through the middle, but it's a misplaced pass, and Norwich will come away with it on the attacker here again. Very quick on this counter-attack. Great sliding tackle from Job. Absolutely superb. And Sunderland come away with it. Job has been absolutely spot on with his tackling today so far. I mean, he's literally, I know we're only 26 minutes in, but he's my man of the match so far. It's Meander with it on the left, trying to get past his man. I'm not sure. It kicked it against each other. I think it's gone for a Norwich throw there, though. You see the replay here. Great tackle by Job. Gets his foot in front of the man, onto the ball, and then the man runs over his feet. No foul needed or given. Referee was right next to it. No issues there whatsoever. Ball forward, meets Job's head. Job tries to get it down. Rigg kind of misplaced his step there. Oh, Jesus. Dangerous sliding tackle into there to Meander, but they do get the ball. Norwich come away with it. It's definitely a scrappy game, this one. Norwich with it now, still in their own half. Sunderland, good pressure. Roberts loses possession though after they gained it back. Rigg battling for the ball in the centre. Norwich do come away with it on our right hand side. They're coming down now. Again, same run, same attack coming from Norwich just inside the box here. Great stop there by Dan Neil, and Rigg will come and pickpocket and take it away out the danger. Rigg puts it across left to Sirkin. Sirkin now making a run, just going into the Norwich City half. Stops, gives it to Job. Job to Dan Neil. Neil puts it all the way across to 09, who's on this right hand side. Gives it to Roberts. Roberts, two men in front of him. Passes it in. Gets it back again from Rigg. Then gives it to Dan Neil on the outside of the area. Sirkin. Meander now. Meander. Two in front of him, gets tackled, the loose ball comes in towards the box. Isidore looked to have picked it up, but the Norwich City players, miscommunication, kind of tackled each other and put it out for a Sunderland corner. Another set piece where we could have goal scoring opportunity, but you know. I'm gonna ban you from the chat, Conrad, if that's right, because that's just ruining it, bud. It's a corner here to Sunderland. 29 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Norwich 1. Look at that wind on that flag. Dinked ball up into the centre. Norwich City head gets it out, only as far as Rigg, who's waiting on the outside. Under pressure though, gives it back to Dan Neil, who's the last man there. Into Sirkin. Sirkin turns out to the left now with O'Nien, who's still on the left-hand side. Need to find your positions again, get your shape, guys. It's to Neil. Neil to Meffin. Still inside the Norwich City half here. Back to Neil. Neil dinks one through, trying to find Sirkin, but it lands nicely for Mienda. Has a shot, it's deflected, and Norwich will manage to get it clear. Look, Sunderland defence, that's how you get a ball clear. I meant the first goal. Alright, okay. Don't scare me like that. So, what was that? O'Nien, foul given against O'Nien. The guy's down clutching his face. The Norwich players are trying to battle to get him a card. I hate that. You've won the foul, you get the free kick. If he's not given a card straight away, you shouldn't be trying to convince the referee to card somebody. It's all a bit shouty and shovey at the moment. Don't know what's going on here. Let's have a look at the replay. So Nine keeps it in. Oh, Jesus Christ. He put his arm back and he put his hand on his chin like that and went like that. It's not... There's no way it knocked him out like he exaggerated it did. It's absolutely ridiculous. Still going on here, still all arguing with the ref. Don't know what is going on at all. There's a foul there, calm down, he's just said the ref. There's no cards being given, he's just given them both a warning. Borja Sainz needs 2 footing, definitely. Ipswich 0, Newcastle 2. Ugh. Don't tell me. Come on, Ipswich. Massive comeback. Free kick taken by Norwich, just as his foot got tangled up with a bit of rubbish. That was funny. Sunderland will have the ball now and come away with it, with Roberts on the left-hand side. I don't know what's going on with our formation and shape at the moment. Roberts took it past his man on the left. Now he's got past 2, 3, 4. Tries to cut it into the inside. Oh, Isidore was primed for a goal-scoring position there. But it's offside. Isidore was called offside. He didn't get it anyway. He didn't get his foot on it right anyway. But it was a great run from Roberts. Got through 2, 3. Expected the shot to come, but he delivered it into the centre. Unfortunately, if Isidore hadn't been there, Rigg would have been on the end of that one. That was very unlucky there. Roberts and Mienda swapped sides. Interesting. Maybe now Roberts is on the left, he'll play how he should play, you know, and deliver more than balls like that. That was a perfect run from Roberts with a delivery in the centre. It's Norwich with possession here, just inside their own half. I need a drink, I'm dying. Chris Minton, it's so annoying. Quite a few scrappy goals we've conceded when we have had chances to clear. Yes, unfortunately. It's now with Mienda on the right-hand side making a run. Mienda inside the box here, delivers one into the centre. Nobody's on the end of it. Oh, this is where you want Joe running in a bit earlier there. Sorry. Norwich will come away with it. It's scrappy. Oh, jeez, these tackles are violent. Hernandez there stood up to Meffin, didn't realise Meffin was 12.5 foot tall and quickly changed his mind. It's definitely going to be a card-happy game, this one. It was a sliding tackle from then, and it was the tackle that Rigg did that was the foul that's being called back, and it was. I mean, it was there's no arguing in it. And then Meffin comes sliding in to stop the counter attack. It was so funny though. Hernandez jumped up like he was going to kick off and realised it was Meffin and was like, "Okay, I'm your friend again." Norwich with the ball here after 6 replays. We're suddenly back in play. One day we're going to miss a goal because of this. We are at 34.5 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Norwich City 1. Job back to Sirkin, to Ballard. Ballard halfway inside the Sunderland half here. Gives it to Dan Neil. Dan Neil turns. He's taking it into their half. He tries to get the ball to Job, but can't quite get the pass, and it'll go all the way back to Norwich, who'll pass it back to their keeper. Norwich looking a bit more comfortable on the ball with this Sunderland pressure now than they were at the start. Sunderland eased off a bit. Isidore Meander applying pressure. Now Neil is going all the way back to the keeper. The keeper's under pressure, slips as he tries to get it away, and it'll go out for a Sunderland throw on the far side, just at where the halfway line is. I like this high press. I like this pressure. We need to keep this up, definitely. Come on, Sunderland. And drag myself out of a bed with a hangover to not see a win. Come on. Come on, what is going on here? Right, it's 09 with it on the right hand side. Under pressure, gives it back to Patterson. Patterson put it forward on the right hand side, gives it to Meander. Meander goes for the run, he gets tackled, but it goes out for a Sunderland throw. About a third of the way into the Norwich City half. 09 will take this. Goes backwards to Meffin, who gives it all the way back to Patterson. And we'll start again. Patterson tries to get it out to the left to Sirkin. It's intercepted, but luckily Ballard rescues that one and gives it to Sirkin. And then there's a foul on Sirkin. Sunderland free kick taken quickly, but the EFL cameraman will decide to look at the ref while the game's going on for no reason. Now it's Dan Neil. Gets a ball out to the right looking for Meander, but can't quite get to him. Good interception there by 09. Puts it out for a throw to Norwich, just next to Labrie in his technical area here. Coffee Goblin score update. Plymouth 1, Borough 0. Nice. Nice. My boss is a Borough fan. I don't know if I mentioned it several times. Throw now. It ends up back with the centre-back for Norwich. Tries to get one forward to there, over to the right hand side now, and they have got some space if he can keep it in, and he can't keep it in. That was well gone out. It's a throw to Sunderland. What are you arguing for? It's about 3 foot over the line, idiot. Stacey, you've got a girl's name. It's Sirkin to take this throw, but it's been held up for a minute. Something. Here we go. Throw down the line, looking for the head of Job. Comes back to Sirkin, head forward. Job, Isidore turns his man. Isidore, really well done. And it goes out for a throw again. Norwich thought it was theirs. I thought it was theirs, but it's a Sunderland throw. I'll take it. And it's just inside the Sunderland half here, on the far side. Taken, given to Job. Takes it on his chest. Shakes off the tackle, gets it back to Meffin. Meffin over to 09. 09 under pressure, loses possession on this left-hand side there, 09. Meander will come in to try and battle it back. Great pressure. 09 comes in and just shoves the guy over. This is a card for 09 now. He's got to be careful. Yellow card there for Luke 09. He's having one of those games. I would definitely be considering Hume in coming on in the second half. 09's got a red card written all over him today. He's not even subtle with it, is he? He just comes up and he just goes bang, pushes the guy over. Norwich with the ball here, back with their defence. Sunderland still with this high press. Isidore put pressure on the keeper. Norwich do manage to get it away, and a tackle by Dan Neil takes the foot of the man. Free kick given to Norwich, just inside, halfway inside their own half. Coffee Goblin score update: Brentford 0, Forest 1. There you go. Norwich down with on the left hand side now here. 1-on-1 with Meffin. There's two of them now, and they do get it round him, and they're cutting on the inside the box here. Norwich tried to deliver one across. It's cut out by Dan Neil. It's going to be a Norwich corner. Another set piece for us to defend and try and clear. I'm not going to look at the chat, because you guys will give it away. 40 people watching the stream. Don't forget to smash the like button. Share the stream. It really does help out the channel. Trying to get to that magic 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can. Norwich setting up for this corner. Ball looping over to the far, diving header from Norwich. Can Sunderland get it clear this time? 09, keep your hands down inside that box. Jeez. Norwich try and get it back into the box. It's still in the danger zone here. Battling. Mienda should be able to come in. Oh, high foot on Mienda's head there. The free kick's given, the danger's averted. That was Doyle with a high foot on Mienda. And we're back in play, and something's happened here. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on, because the EFL cameramen are useless. Something's happened over the far right. The decision looked to have gone Sunderland's way. And now Isidore's getting a yellow card. And Cordoba's getting a yellow card. What did I say about putting a bet on for these yellow cards? I could read it. Read it from a mile away. Going to see a red in this game at some point. Isidore gets bundled over, gets the decision, and then their player starts to try and take the ball away. So Isidore pushes him and goes over, and Isidore's got a card for that. I think that's harsh, that yellow for Isidore, to be fair. Here we go. It's a free kick. A good area here for a delivery from 09. And he will deliver it. Won't get past the first man. Oh, it's bobbling around, but Norwich will get it clear. Giving chase here. Pressure from Sains, but it's dealt well with Neil and Patterson combined. Neil try and get it away. Kicks it straight off the man. That's ridiculous, but this offside was given. The guy, Sains was coming from an offside position. So, slows the play down again. 42.5 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Norwich 1. Need to see something. Need to see something. A couple of opportunities to score that we've let slip at the moment. Over to the right hand side now. Mienda tries to take it, but it's coming in at high pace and it deflects off his face. But Sunderland will pick the pocket of Norwich again. Mienda's battling and gives away a free kick. Sitting hell. Every time Mienda gets the ball, he seems to have 3-4 people on him. I mean, he's good for it. He can get through them half the time, but he's definitely getting marked out the game. Ball forward here for Norwich. It's cut out by Sunderland. 09 will come away with it. Get a ball down trying to find Isidore. Cut out by Norwich, but it'll go for a Sunderland throw. Quite high up in the Norwich half at this near side. Rig takes the throw as O'Nien was coming for it. I don't know what happened there. He just threw it over the top of his head instead of giving him the ball. But anyway, it's with Ballard to Sirkin. Sirkin inside to Roberts, back to Sirkin. Good 1-2 with Roberts and Sirkin there. Roberts will cut in the inside. He gets it across now to Meander on the far right-hand side. Meander 2 in front of him. Cuts on the inside. Tries to deliver one for the run of Rig, that was, but gets cut out. Sunderland battling to try and get it back now. Just in front of the Norwich City goal. And it'll go out for a Norwich throw on the far side. And we'll be approaching half time now. Goes all the way back to the Norwich keeper. Good pressure here from Sunderland, trying to win the ball. Further up, Isidore put pressure on the keeper again. Oh, dangerous passing from Norwich around the box. Unfortunately, Isidore couldn't quite get there. Great tackle on the far side from Job yet again. Sirkin will come away with it. Tackled Sirkin on the line. I don't know how that ball stayed in, but it did. Norwich will come away with it. Very, very scrappy game this. Very scrappy game. Rigging for the challenge. It's get forward by Norwich, but it's then cut out by O'Nien. O'Nien now making a run down the right-hand side. Gives it to Meander. He's running on. Meander's in a dangerous position. Gets fouled in the box, man. Come on. Nothing given, of course. And Norwich will come away with it. But great shielding from Rig there to win the throw for Sunderland. 1 minute of added time. And we've got 20 seconds of that to play. We're going to see a replay here. We shouldn't be looking at a replay right now with 20 seconds to go. And now we're going to look at the referee. And somehow the ball is all the way back with Roberts on the left-hand side. Jesus, EFL, just stop doing it, man. Sirkin obstructed, but gets it away. Sunderland to try to deliver one in the box to Isidore. Riggs' head brings it down to Meander on the right-hand side. Meander will try and loop one in. It's coming out far. It's with Roberts, who has a snapshot from distance. Calls for the corner, but the whistle's gone for half-time. No shots on target for us is poor. It definitely is. Begging for a proven striker, this team. It really is. I like Isidore, but we still need that quality proven striker. Ipswich 0, Newcastle 3. Oh, that's painful. I'm glad I'm not in work next week because of the Christmas week. Just because there's a Newcastle fan sits right behind me and I wouldn't hear the end of it. Hopefully they'll have forgotten by the time we go back to work. So, half time here at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 0, Norwich 1. We've been here before. I still won't take a draw. I still want the win from this one. Let me know what you think of the game so far. For me, despite the scoreline, Job has been our man of the match so far. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm going to take a quick break, try and compose myself, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to start the second half, hopefully. I'm talking you through stats and you can't even see. There you go. You've seen the stats there. Mostly Norwich, basically, all in favour of them. I'm not sure how accurate that is. You can hear us now. Sorry, Viv. I really need to remember to unmute the mic when I come on. I'm going to figure that out at some point. The team lineup is the same. The choices we've got on the bench, there's quite a few. I do think we'd probably end up seeing Pervader coming on for Roberts, and we'll probably see, hopefully we'll see Hume come on. 09 on the yellow card in a scrappy game like this is dangerous, so don't think he'll make half-time changes as such, but he will. He'll definitely make his changes at 60-70 minutes, I think, this time, because it's a scrappy game, like I say. Worried we won't get in the playoffs, says Viv as well. Yeah, interesting. The sound is back on, yeah. I can see it when it's on and off on here, but I've got to physically click the mic back on when I start. I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm blaming the hangover, so I did say bear with me. Oh, rough as toast. Don't forget to smash that like. I don't know what likes we're on. Let's have a quick look and see what likes we are on. 23, according to me here. 23 likes. Appreciate that. But if you've not already, please hit the like button. If you're watching on mobile, you can close the live chat, hit the like button, and then reopen the live chat after that. Yeah, thank you, Viv. I appreciate it. Honestly, this is what happens. This is what happens. Cheers. Here's to a better second half, hopefully. Need them litter pickers out. It's still blowing around the side of the pitch. Shots of the Sunderland crowd in the Santa hats. It's great this time of year because all the Santa hats are red and white. I love it. Quite a few sporting the Vaux bobble hats as well. That's quite a popular one this year. I believe Conrad's got the away one of that. Valtteri says, hope you had a great night because it looks like you're paying a hefty price for it now. Definitely, yeah, it was a good night, but I think it would have been better with less alcohol. So, Paul, what do you think? Says, what do you think of the first half? The same as it's been for quite a few of the games where we've got this intensity. We seem to be driving forward well. We seem to have this hunger, with just no finishing product on the end of it. It's really frustrating. It is really, really frustrating. But I mean, it is what it is. But we don't have a proven striker. Isidor's good. I like him. But he's still not the experienced striker we need. So we need to find goals from somewhere. And hopefully January will help us do that. What did you think of the first half, Paul? What did you think of the first half? Ooh. Ooh. Jesus. Everything I put inside me is not good. Burnley 1, Watford 0. SAFC fan, thank you for the score update. It's really appreciated. Just waiting for this second half to kick off now. Leeds 1, Oxford 0. Yeah. Sheffield United still 0-0 though. Should we have a look at all the scores quickly round the Championship? Okay, half-time around the grounds. We have Millwall 0, Blackburn Rovers 0, obviously Sunderland 0, Norwich 1, Plymouth Argyle 1, Middlesbrough 0, Leeds United 1, Oxford 0, QPR 0, Preston 1, Burnley 1, Watford 0, Cardiff 0, Sheffield United 0. Only one game tomorrow, which is West Brom and Bristol City. Dirty Newcastle 3 up. Shocking. Viv's 73. I didn't enjoy the first half at Swansea last week. Well, hopefully that's what we'll see. We'll see another comeback and a glut of Sunderland goals in this second half. We need to be better in the final third. Look like no service to Isidore. Yeah, but when we played with 2 up there, Isidore looked a lot better. Even though it was Connolly as the second, he did look a lot better up there. So it's interesting. Sunderland out on the pitch early here. Usually making them wait, but we're out early this time. Although the substitutes are still training. Get off the pitch, dumbass. Howie says SAFC_fan. Oh, Jesus. Sort this out, I'm not too close to it. Sunderland will kick off this second half. Remember, if you are watching and you are ahead of me, please, no spoilers. And we're off. Passed back to 09. Ballard will turn, put it forward to Roberts. Doesn't look like any half-time changes. Roberts is dispossessed, but it's ran out by the Norwich player. It'll be a Sunderland throw. Throws it back to Ballard. Over to Meffin. Meffin's got 09 to his right, but he opts for a long ball forward, trying to find Meander. It drops nicely for Rigg, though, who gets it back to Meander, who then gets pushed off the ball. No foul given. I feel like he should be stronger, Meander, the size of him. Long ball forward from Norwich. 09 will keep it in on the right-hand side to keep the pressure on. Tries to deliver one into the centre. It bobbles past Isidore. Goes to a Norwich player who gets it clear. Only as far as 09 again, who dispossesses Norwich. All Sunderland so far. It's with Meffin to Rigg. Rigg fouled. Sunderland free kick halfway inside the Norwich half, over at the far side. Chat going on with Labrie. It's delivered now into the centre, the back post, the header back across the goal. Isidore will pick it up, gives it to Meander, who will loop another one into the centre. Ballard header! Get in! Come on! Ballard again. What a goal. Superb. It was delivered twice in, went across the goal. Meander gets hold of it, loops it back. Ballard's up for the header. Come on. That's how you answer straight back. Let's update the score. Come on. 47 minutes gone. Here's the replay coming up now. Free kick from 09. Goes to the back post. Sirkin headers it to keep it in. Falls for Isidore. Dinks it to Meander, who loops it over. And Ballard header gets it in the back of the goal. Great header. Great finish. Come on. I hurt my own head by cheering. Long ball forward from Norwich here now. And back in play after the 67 million replays. It'll go out for a throw to Sunderland. The throw will go all the way back to Patterson. Patterson to Ballard. The goal scorer. The machine. Ballard to the left to Sirkin. Sirkin making a run forward now. Gets dispossessed. Dinked forward, but Sirkin picks it up again. Gives it to Job. Job to Neil. Neil across to 09. 09 on the right hand side gives it to Meander. Meander's got one in front of him. Now two. Loops another one into the centre. It's a Norwich head that gets it clear. And Norwich will come away with that now. Dan Neil on the back of one of the players. Foul's given. Don't argue with the ref, Neil. Don't argue with the ref. Oh, here comes a card. I don't know who the card was for there. Was the card for Neil? I'm not sure if the card was for Neil or not. There, we'll have to see. Yeah, no. It's got Meffin on the card here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who that card was for at this stage, but anyway. If anybody knows, if anyone heard on the audio, because I don't have the audio, let me know. Anyway, Ballard with the possession here now. Gives it to Dan Neil in the centre. Neil, great ball forward to Meander. Can't quite get the control on it. His touch just takes it away from him, and the keeper slides to pick it up. It's a great ball forward from Dan Neil, that. Rolled out by the Norwich keeper to the left and then given back to him. Playing 1-2 with the keeper here. Sunderland high pressing. Putting that pressure on. It's cut out by Ballard, but it goes out for a Norwich throw just in front of Labrie in the technical area here. When's Mundell back? Couple of weeks at least, I believe. Something's kicking off on the sidelines here. I think somebody was kicking off with Labrie. Job came in to the rescue. I don't know what's going on. Oh, madness. Madness. Walk away, Isidore. Walk away. Roberts has come in to pull him away. Referee's having a word with Labrie. Let's see what they're on about here for the replay. Labrie's in his technical area and he stops the ball. And the guy just gets tangled up. That wasn't on purpose. That's ridiculous. Oh, what a shower. Anyway, we're back in play. 51 minutes gone. It's with the Norwich keeper. Played out to their left-hand side. Up in the centre now. Norwich making strides forward over to the far right-hand side. Going to deliver this one here. Does looping ball into the centre. Dangerous ball into the centre. Who was that sliding in to save the day? I think that was Dan Neil who came in and saved that one. Long ball forward. Gets it clear. And it's a Norwich throw. And Norwich have it with their defence in their own half now. Dangerous moments there. Avoided. Coming up to the 52nd minute here. Still Sunderland 1, Norwich City 1. Thank you for tuning into the stream. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe and the bell notification so you don't miss any lives. Roberts dispossesses him on a dangerous area, loops one over, trying to find Meander. It's cut out, but Job will pick it up. It's now with Dan Neil. Neil gets it through the legs of a Norwich player over to Meander on the far right-hand side. Meander's got two in front of him now, a lot to do. And he gets through and gets fouled on his way through for that one. Another yellow card there for the Norwich player. It's Callum Doyle who gets the card there. Yeah, Meander had it all to do there on that far side, but he does dink it through the middle of them and goes for the run, and they just collapse him, basically. free kick right on the edge of the area. 09 stood on it, and Roberts stood near it. Looks like Roberts will be the one to take it. Not sure what they're going to do here. I'm not sure I'd loop one in as opposed to pass it to somebody on the outside. Got Rig and Neil on the outside of the box. Could be a straight pass to one of them. But it's not. It's a delivery, almost like a shot delivery. It's deflected out. Rig will pick up the loose ball. Loops one back in. Header from Norwich. Calls for offside. Nothing given. It's a corner. Corner to Sunderland. 53.5 minutes gone. Sunderland 1, Norwich City 1. Rig gonna take this corner for us. Lots of pushing in the box here. Ref's gonna come in and have a word. Jeez, constant this game. Heard another week from Mundle. It's delivered now to the near post. 2 up for it, but nobody gets to it. It lands to a Norwich player who will make a run to get it away on the far side. Another wasted set piece. Slowed up by Mundle, but Norwich still have it. Cut out by Dan Neil. Puts it out for a throw just between the technical areas on the near side. Throw from Norwich on the attack here. Dangerous area coming towards the edge of the box. A shot from distance. It's a worm burner, but it goes wide. It's nice and safe from Emiliano. Only takes a moment like that. He adds the space. He gets the shot off. It wasn't Emiliano, sorry. It just decided, the replay camera decided to look at him for no reason. Anyway, it's with Ballard at the back. Gives it to Patterson. Patterson will put his foot through it. He's not getting very far, them kicks, because the wind's against him now. Free kick given, though, against Norwich to Sunderland, halfway inside their own half. Another yellow card for Silabane, or whatever he's called. Slimane. Long ball forward here. It's going to have too much on it. It's going to bounce to the Norwich keeper. Sunderland still got this high press up, putting pressure on Norwich at the very start of their playing out from the back. Long ball forwards met by the head of Ballard. Gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin turns to make the run. Misjudges that. Sirkin's going to get a card. Because he was running on and he kicked the ball again after the whistle had gone. Oh my god. We've picked up so many yellow cards in this game, it's ridiculous. It's card happy. Newcastle winning 4-0. Shocking. Oh dear. Yep, yellow card for Sirkin, just confirmed on screen there. It's a Norwich throw at this near side, halfway inside their own half. They take it back to their defence here. Passing it around the centre-backs. Still Sunderland 1, Norwich City 1. Here at the Stadium of Light. 40 people in the stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to smash that like button. Really is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We'll be doing as many of these as we possibly can. Throw from Sirkin. Out to the right to Ballard. Ballard to Neil. Neil tries to get it across to Sirkin, but it's cut out. Poor pass there. The cut out great by Job there to stop that attack from Norwich. Been absolutely vital today, Job. 58 minutes gone. 2-0 at Leeds as well. That's not good. We don't want that result. Norwich keeper rolling it out now. Rigg and Isidore applying pressure. Long ball forwards met by the head of Meffin. Gets it to Rigg. Rigg can't keep control though. Norwich come forward, but Meffin will pick up the loose ball and get it back to Patterson. Patterson across to Ballard. Under pressure, Norwich doing this high press now as well. Sirkin gets it past the man, but then gets completely obstructed, but nothing given. Norwich now in a very dangerous area. Try to deliver one, it's overshot everything. O'Nien will get his foot to it and keep it safe, and Rigg will come away. Gives it to Meander on the right hand side. Meander making his run. Fouled Meander as he makes his run. Another yellow card. Wow. Wow. Let's see if the yellow cards are coming up on our stats really quickly. Oh. Look at these. 7 yellow cards so far. 7. That's absolutely insane. Sunderland with possession here now, just inside their own half. Ballard crossing the centre line now, gives it out to the left to Roberts. Sirkin's going on the overlap, but Roberts is dispossessed way too easily there. Roberts dispossessed. Long ball forward from Norwich looking for the counter-attack, but Ballard's there. Under pressure, Ballard does manage to get it away and get fouled along the way. And more argy-bargy going on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Ref having words here. I think Ballard's already on a card, isn't he? Oh, somebody messed up with the replay then. Yeah, we literally saw it fast forward. Yeah, don't go for the afters, Ballard. Anyway, we're back in play. Patterson gives it out to the right-hand side here to O'Nien. O'Nien dinks it forward there to Rigg, back to O'Nien. O'Nien to Rigg, right along the line there. Looking for Meander, does find Meander. Meander's one-on-one, gets it past one of them, cuts in the inside, but gets tackled again. The loose ball's picked up by Dan Neil though, gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin out to the left now with Roberts. Roberts looking to make a run to deliver one in. Sliding tackle there on Roberts. It was a good tackle and dispossessed. Roberts coming back in for afters. How is that a foul? Foul given against Roberts. He literally went shoulder to shoulder with the guy and took the ball off possession. That is ridiculous, calling that a foul. I mean, you've got trouble if Roberts is overpowering you. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, man. That's nothing in that at all. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Free kick taken. Short and pressure from Sunderland again. Long ball forward from Norwich. Still looking for that long ball every time. It's Meffin who picks it up this time though. Puts it into the centre to Rigg. Rigg tries to get a little dink on to Dan Neil, but there's a bit of miscommunication there. He was nowhere near that one. Misread that one, Rigg. Back with the Norwich keeper now. I must admit, I hate to say it, I like the Norwich keeper top. I love that 90s style dazzle camouflage. Long ball forward here. Rigg tries to pick it up, gets dispossessed. Norwich with the possession, gives it back to their keeper. Pressure from Isidore. Keeper gets it away onto the left hand side. Borgia with it now. Great tackle from Meffin. Just used his strength there. Meander picks it up but misplaces the pass that's going to Rigg. Norwich will come away with it yet again. Great cutout from the Roberts on the left-hand side, and he'll get a run away. Why? Jesus Christ. Roberts, man! He's running. He had Job in front of him, clear and open, and he literally cut his run inside into a Norwich player. Like, literally, I've got a free run, but I want to run at the player. It's unnecessary. Norwich with the possession here. It's just decisions making with Roberts. It really is. Good pressure from Job. Dispossesses Norwich. He's got it in the centre now. Gives it out to Sirkin on the left-hand side. Sirkin to Ballard. Still in the Sunderland half here. Back to Sirkin. Under pressure from Norwich here now. Gives it back to Patterson. Patterson's got a little bit of time. Gets a pass through to Dan Neil. Dan Neil out to the right to 09. 09 forward to Mienda. Mienda with 2 on him again. Getting marked out the game every side, Mienda. Back to Patterson to Ballard. Ballard running past the halfway line now. Cuts it back to Sirkin. To Dan Neil. Dan Neil in the centre circle. Out to the right again to 09. Look like we're just probing for a way through here. Dan Neil slots a pass through. Unfortunately, Mienda can't get on the end of it. It ends up with the keeper, who rolls it out for a short one. Pressure from Isidore again. Keeping them on the toes. Long ball forward on the left. It's cut out by Meffin, but deflects off a Norwich player and comes back in their favour. But Sunderland will get it away. Norwich coming back at him again. Cut out by 09. 09 looked to playing himself into trouble here. What is going on at all? Plays himself into trouble and loses possession in a dangerous area. Norwich, luckily, one of their players slipped. They got out a jail free card there. Meffin will put it out right to get it away and safe. It's Rigg with it running down the right-hand side now. He's got Isidore in front of him. Slots one through for Isidore. Isidore's on the edge of the box. Gets fouled inside the box. Come on, referee, man. Nothing given. Isidore is still down inside the box. Took his feet away completely there. Want to see a replay of that one. But it's Norwich on the counter-attack here now. Just inside the box. Try to cut it in. 09 cuts it off. Ballard's on it. Ballard will pass it away. Sunderland with the possession now. To Dan Neil. I assume Isidore's back up. I don't know. I can't see him at the moment. Neil. To Rigg. To Meffin. Meffin. Forward to Neil again. To Rigg. To Mienda. Mienda making a run down this right-hand side. Isidore is up and he's in the centre again. Rigg tried to deliver one. He got cut out. It's up in the air. Rigg will pick it up though. Gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin out to the left to Roberts. Roberts has got one in front of him. Looping ball in from Roberts. No one's going to find the end of that. And Mienda can't keep it in either. It's a goal kick to Norwich. 66.5 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 1, Norwich 1. Here at the Stadium of Light. Thank you all for being here. SAFC Tom in the house. I think Mike should predict the future again by saying who will score next for Sunderland and it will happen. Alright, yeah. I wish. Hume coming on now. Straight swap for 09. It's a good decision. This scrappy game. He's on a yellow card. It's a goal kick to Norwich. I'm thinking Mienda and Job still to score in this one, making it 3-1. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. What is going on here, man? Jesus Christ. Norwich time wasting his back. I don't know what these kicks are, but they take the free kick back to the keeper. We didn't see a replay of that foul on Isidore, so I don't even know. Oh, Ballard's going to be gone. Is that his first yellow or second? I thought Ballard already had a yellow. Mustn't have been Ballard that got one before. Didn't need to make that foul, Ballard. Didn't need to make that foul. I get what it was. It was a professional foul by a defender, but there was cover there. There was cover there. Not sure how to mod often, like today I'm at work. No problems, Coffee Goblin. It was just a thought because you're in here quite often. Change for Norwich. Hernandez has gone off and somebody else has come on. I don't care what his name is. I couldn't read it. Schwaber, or whatever he's called. It's a Norwich free kick here anyway, about a third of the way into the Sunderland half, smack bang in the centre of the pitch. Coming up to the 69th minute. Oh, caught napping. Isidore dispossesses and he's on the run. It's going to be one-on-one with the keeper, and Isidore has a shot. Oh my God. It went for miles. I think that was the tackle. I don't think he quite had the pace. Isidore bent his run and, yeah, very unlucky. What a moment. Caught them napping at the back and he did get away and he's got the pace, but for me he bends his run out to the right hand side, which slows him down a bit. Should have kept going a bit longer, but great pace for their defender to get back to him there. Sunderland managed to take possession in the centre of the park here. Off the ball foul. Another card for Norwich. It's a red card for Norwich. Second yellow. There we go. Norwich is down. First one's down to 10 men. You could have easily predicted red cards in this game. Easily. Don't beg your case. You've already been sent off. Go. Get out. Why are you still arguing with the ref? Get off the pitch, you idiot. He was clearly late in the challenge. It was a yellow card. It was his second yellow card. The studs were down his shin as well. It was dangerous. Cordoba off for Norwich. 71 minutes, now 10 men. Oh, you assholes. Fuck's sake, man. (2-1). You're all well ahead of me. At least I get to watch it now. It's Job. It's a shot. I said it'd be Job. Get in. Come on. 2-1. You already know this in the chat. Stop spoiling it. You're well ahead of me. But 2-1 to Sunderland. 71 and a half minutes gone. I said Job would score. Who else did I say? I said Job and Meander. So, we shall see. Let's update the score. Try not to spoil it in the chat, guys. Because you don't get an honest reaction then, do you? Spoilers galore. Spoilers galore. I don't want to have to do these live commentaries and ignore the chat. That's why I try and tell you to not spoil it, you know what I mean? Because it's nice to interact with the people from the chat. Great goal from Job, absolutely superb. Took it well with his left, dinks it in, right foot. Took the ball onto his left, dinks it over to himself, right foot, back, far right corner, superb. No worries, Paul. No worries. 41 viewers in. Smash that like. Predict the future again. Meander scoring next. SAFC, Tom. Meander scoring next. 2 changes from Norwich here. Christine and Sorensen coming on. Not the goalkeeper. Here we go. Kicking off again. It goes straight back to the keeper. Isidore must be chomping at the bit to get a goal in this one. All the goals are coming from everywhere else on the park. It's Norwich with possession in the centre. Dispossessed by Isidore to Job. Isidore again. It's bobbling all over the place, but there's been a foul there on the Norwich player. He's down and he's holding his ankle. Just seen another replay of the goal. I'm just trying to sort something out. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Norwich will take this free kick. Big, long, looping one over to the far right. Sirkin looked to have been pushed down, but Norwich still have possession on the right-hand side. Delivering one in towards the centre. Ooh, almost on the end of it, Sains there, but it goes out for a goal kick. I can't remember how to do this. Tom, I appreciate the offer, and I will sort that out and put you as a mod as soon as I can. I can't seem to do it from the phone. So unless Conrad can do it, we will... we'll have to set you up after this game for the next one. But I appreciate the offer, Tom. Long ball forward from Sunderland. It's going to go all the way to the Norwich keeper. He's going to roll it out short again. Isidore putting pressure on the keeper. Takes it short to the defence. Job following up for the pressure as well. Ball forward, cut out by Sirkin, very well done, to Ballard. Ballard dinks it over to Mienda. Mienda takes it past his man, keeps running, he's going to get called for the foul. He just put his hands on him as he tried to run round him. There's no way he pulled him down, but as soon as he feels contact, he's going to go down, isn't he? So, it is what it is. He hardly touched, he didn't even touch him at all. Wow, in the replay there's hardly any contact whatsoever. Long ball forward, cut out by Sirkin. It's bobbling around in the centre here now. Norwich are coming down with it on the right hand side. Another good tackle from Job, followed by Sirkin. Put it out for a throw to Norwich. Norwich players appealing for a foul to the linesman. Job has been absolutely superb. The goal tops it. He's my man of the match. He's been absolutely superb in this game, defensively as well as attacking. Norwich throw, and they'll give it all the way back to their keeper now. They like to play out short, even under this pressure. It's strange. But a long ball forward this time for the keeper, trying to find the left-hand side, and they do. But Hume there to cut it out. Gives it to Meffin, to Patterson. Patterson took a heavy touch, dangerous. Oh, manages to get away with it, gets it to Ballard. Sirkin under pressure now, getting fouled all over the place. Battles and still comes away with it. Keeps it in. Has it gone out? It's gone out for the throw, I believe. It has gone out for the throw. And it's a Norwich throw halfway inside the Sunderland half at this near side. Patterson nursing his shoulder. Might have injured himself a bit there doing that. It was just a heavy touch from Patterson. I didn't see anything that could have injured his shoulder, but he is holding it. Maybe he's doing the classic footballer thing of, oh, I did a mistake, I best pretend it was an injury-related mistake. Norwich with it now on the right-hand side. Looping ball trying to deliver it, but it's swapped over to the left-hand side of the box. Delivered into the centre again. Dangerous ball. Passing gets something to it. Sirkin will pick it up. Give it to Mienda to play out the danger. We need to push up quickly after we play out like that. Mienda battling to keep that ball, and Rigg picks up the loose one. Rigg gives it back to Sirkin. It's calmed down a bit now. We're getting the pace back. Job puts it across to Meffin. Meffin moving up just past the halfway line now to the right hand side to Hume, back to Meffin, to Rigg. Rigg has it in the centre circle, puts it across to Sirkin on the left. Sirkin with a tornado of rubbish around him, gives it to Ballard. Ballard back to Meffin. Meffin to Dan Neil, gives it back to Sirkin again. Need to push forward here. Isidore's got his hand up, he's wanting it through the centre, nobody's listening. To Job, back to Dan Neil. Dan Neil, don't play yourself into trouble, gives it to Job. Norwich with this high press again, gives it to Ballard. Ballard onto the right now. Hume with it. Hume forward to Roberts. Roberts on this right hand side now. Cuts in, gives it to Rigg. Rigg turns his man. Across to Job. Job tries to do a clever little dink with it, but it doesn't quite come off. Unfortunately, Norwich will come away with it again. Plymouth 2, Middlesbrough 2. No! Come on, Plymouth. Thanks for the score updates, guys. Really do appreciate you keeping me up to date. 79 minutes gone here at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Norwich 1. 33 people in the stream. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff to help our channel grow and get it out there to a lot more people if we can. We could do it together. 79.5 minutes gone. Norwich with possession just inside their own half with their centre-backs. Good pressure there. Excellent tackle by Rigg. Job will come away with it now. Job's under pressure. Loses possession. Rigg tries to come in and pick it up, but Norwich will still come away with it. Good battling, but Dan Neil will get on the end of it and give it to Patterson. Got away with that one there a bit. It's with Meffin. Meffin bringing it forward now. He's got Hume to his right. Got Neil in front of him. He gives it to Neil, who puts it out to Hume. Hume to Rigg. To Job. To Roberts, back to Rigg. And then terrible pass back goes out for a Norwich throw just inside the Sunderland half. More subs getting ready on the Norwich bench. Not sure what's going on the Sunderland bench at the moment, but there's more getting ready for Norwich. 80 minutes in. We've had one change so far. Play for time now. Dan Neil with it. Roberts, Neil. 1-2. Roberts battles and does get past his 2-3 men and then taken down. The free kick is given. Far side, just inside the Sunderland half. Roberts and Neil, little passes, almost got caught out and lost the possession, but Roberts battled to keep it. Two changes coming for Norwich here. They've got a young kid coming on here as well. So a quick look at the chat. I think I'll ignore the chat as well, says Viv. Rockin' Lee, cracking coverage. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate the support. D-Dash, Job is something else. Coffee Goblin saw Watford 7th losing and us winning again. That's a gap. That gap is increasing. Yeah, definitely. Burnley 2, Watford 1. Plymouth 3, Borough 2. Come on, Plymouth. Love it. We're back in play here at the Stadium of Light. Coming up to the 82nd minute on my screen. We're back with Meffin to Ballard. To Dan Neil. Across to Hume on the right hand side. Hume who came on for 09. Gives it to Roberts on the right. Overlap. Great overlap with Rigg. Hume will try and deliver one into the centre, but it's cut out by the first Norwich man. And it'll come back out on this left hand side. Norwich battling to keep the possession. Sunderland high pressure. It's still with Norwich, but it's inside their half. Sunderland not letting up an inch here. Sirkin coming in. It's all the way back to the keeper. Isidore put pressure on the keeper. Keeper will get it away. Long ball forward. Dan Neil's head. Hands all over his shoulders there. Dan Neil has to be careful on that yellow card. It's with Hume now on the right-hand side. Coming up to the 83rd minute, still Sunderland 2, Norwich 1 at the Stadium of Lights. Dan Neil back to Meffin, to Hume, to Rigg, back to Hume. Got to be careful here because Norwich are doing the same thing we were doing all the first half, and they've got that high press on us. Dan Neil gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin's little dink finds Job. Back to Neil. Back to Ballard. Norwich with it now. A dangerous area. Cuts into the inside. A shot. Oh, saved onto the post by Patterson. And Ballard gets it away. Meander will pick it up. He's dispossessed, but it's a Sunderland throw. Whoa. Squeaky bum time. Oh, what? Let's see the replay. Ballard's pass is cut out. So he comes back in. And it's a shot. Yeah. Patterson gets his hand to it, has to make the save, and he saves it onto his own post. And I think it's Sirkin that gets it away after that. Or is it Ballard? Yeah, Ballard gets it away after that. Whoa, that was dangerous. Whew. Oh, we've got Aushish on the pitch. I didn't see the change. I didn't see who came off because obviously the EFL replays are useless. Sirkin's coming off for Elise and Isidor's off for Aushish. So is Aushish going onto the side and then Meander's playing up front? Possibly. Let's see. Or is he just parking the bus? We shall see here. Elise is going to take this throw now. Long throw forward. It does look like Meander's playing forward and Aushish is out on this left-hand side. Ballard. Oh my God, Ballard. What are you doing, lad? Ballard is a liability right now. That could have easily been a penalty. Sunderland do get away with it. Long ball forward. Meander's giving chase. The keeper's out to it. Gets a foot through it. It's high rather than far. Job will get underneath it, but Norwich will come away with the ball. 85 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 2, Norwich City 1. Norwich making a move down the left-hand side now. He's got Roberts chasing him. And Hume comes in, puts his foot through it. The ball goes into Rose Ed. Ballard's still down. I think he twisted his knee, it looks like. I'm watching the replay now. It definitely doesn't look comfortable the way he was going down and the way he was struggling. Don't think the foul was calling because he was more falling into him than like trying to foul him. He was just like all over the place. Stoppage here now while Ballard gets treatment and we'll see what's going on. Who have we got on the bench as a defender? We've got Yelder who could come on potentially. While the treatment's going on, the lads are warming Aushish up, giving him a few touches of the ball. That's nice of them. And a team talk's going on for Norwich. Norwich got to sack their manager if they want to do good this season, says Cryptid Dino. Need Blackburn and Watford goals for 1,200. Nice. Fingers crossed for you for that one. Showing the replay of the Job goal here. Just while he's receiving treatment. What a stunning goal. He goes for the knee slide. And completely on the celebration, he goes for the knee slide. Instead of sliding, it just plants and he just goes over. You can see him laughing as it happens. Ballard is coming off. It is Yelder that's going on. Hopefully, nothing bad for Ballard. And we'll see. Been a while since we've seen Yelder on the pitch. Long throw from Norwich here. It's just inside the area. Shot from distance. It's well high and wide. out of the stadium, that one. It'll be a goal kick to Sunderland. We're at the 88th minute. We will have quite a bit of stoppage time, I expect, for this one, with 2 sets of treatment that happened during this half, so we shall see what the added time is as we approach it. What a save by Patterson that was. Onto the post, yeah. It was really good. Lucky in a way, but good as well. Brought down. Sheesh gets a ball forward. It's Mienda. Going to be one-on-one with the keeper. Got to finish it. Oh! Looked like it was going to go through his legs, but the keeper saved it. Oh! Almost predicted the future twice with a Mienda goal. It's going to be a Sunderland corner. How he didn't finish that is so unlucky. I'm not sure if he was trying to be too clever going to the keeper's legs, but it was pretty much straight at the keeper's feet. No sort of height, any sort of power, so yeah, it wasn't a great attempt at a finish, but that would have been great, wouldn't it? Predicting the future twice. Here we go. Corner for Sunderland. 89 minutes. It's along the floor. It's cut out. It's only as far as Roberts now on the outside. Roberts turns back in on himself. Still got possession, Roberts. Great ball into the centre. Oh, but it's cut out for Ashish. Ashish couldn't get to it, and the keeper managed to marshal it out for a goal kick to Norwich. Takes a short one to the centre-back who's right next to him. Back to the keeper. Pressure coming from Rigg here. Long ball forward from the keeper under pressure. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's not working for them. That little dink pass, it just puts themselves under pressure. It's a weird tactic from Norwich, this one. We wait with bated breath as we approach the 90th minute to see what the added time will be. Norwich coming forward here, cut out by Meffin, and then by Hume. Great foot through it from Hume to get it away. Nice little dink from Rigg to get it onto Dan Neil, who tries to get it forward there for Roberts, but can't quite pick it up. Rigg will pick up the loose ball out to the left now to Ashish. Not great control by Ashish, but he's still got it on this left-hand side. Can he do something with it? Gives it to the inside to Job. Back to Ashish. 7 minutes of added time. 7 minutes. Wow. Back to Job. All the way back to Yelda, to Elise. Ashish fouled there on the ball. It's a Sunderland free kick halfway inside the Norwich half at this near side, near the touchline. I don't want Borough to win, Tom. I don't want Borough to win. QPR 2, Preston 1, says Coffee Goblin. It's bobbling about. Ashish lost where the ball was. He does a little dink to try and keep it in possession, but it goes out. It's going to be a Norwich throw here. Still halfway inside their half. They throw it back to their keeper. Sunderland still playing quite high here. Still love that they're keeping this pressure on, even winning. Not standing back, not resting on the laurels. Header forward. Norwich will cut it out. It's back with their centre-backs now. Mienda and Rigg both applying pressure. There's an offside call between Mienda and Rigg. I'm not sure how that... I didn't even see that. That's odd. Anyway, the free kick will be taken by the keeper. And it's about a third of the way into the Norwich half, so it's going to be a long ball forward. Probably over to the left here. Loops it over. Met with the head of Sunderland, a little dink from Roberts, tries to get it away. Norwich have the possession, but it's all the way back into their own half with it. Sunderland time to get a grip here. Long ball forward. Patterson will come out to it. Safe hands. Gets hold of it. No rush. Take your time, son. Patterson could get a card here if it takes any longer with this. Big boot through it from Patterson. It's going to meet the head of the Norwich player, the defence, into the centre. Well up there, Yelder, to get that header as well. It bobbles in the middle. Job will come away with it in the centre. A dangerous area. Dinks one through for Meander. Meander trying to run onto it, but it's too much pace on it. Goes straight into the keeper's hands. 93 minutes gone on my screen. Still Sunderland 2, Norwich 1. Can we hold this out? It's Al-Shish with it now. He's got 2 on him. He's still going, Al-Shish, down this left-hand side. All the way down on the left. He's got 2 with him. He's going to play it right into the corner flag. Tries to dink it off them for a corner, but they manage to get it and come away with it. Rigg comes shoulder barging in. No foul in that, but the foul is given. It was shoulder to shoulder. Free kick here for Norwich again. Keeper's going to take it just outside of the box. Miles away from where the actual foul occurred, but, you know, let's not nitpick. Long ball forward from the keeper into the centre, met by the head of Meffin. It's forward. Mayenda could be away here. He manages to retain possession. He's got 3 in front of him now. Gives it to Roberts on his right. Roberts inside the area. Cuts one across the centre. Nobody's there to get the strike on. Norwich get it away on the left-hand side. Good pressure from Sunderland still to keep them boxed in. They get a long ball forward. It's met with the head of Meffin. Under pressure, he'll pass it casually to Yelder. To Job. Job's got it now. Gives it out to the left-hand side to Al-Shish. Al-Shish running through a tornado of rubbish on this left-hand side. Under pressure, again, down into this corner flag. Excellent hold-up play by Al-Shish. Andy gives it to Elise and we retain the possession back to Job. Job puts it all the way across there to Hume on the right-hand side. Hume forward to Roberts on this right. He's got Rigg with him. Gives it to Rigg. Rigg cuts onto the inside. Gives it to Job. Job's got options now. Gives it to Al-Shish on the left-hand side. Al-Shish is just inside the area on the left. Cuts in. Delivers one into the centre. It was a shot from Meander. That was the goal that could have been Meander. But it's not. It's saved. And the keeper has it in his possession. That was so close. So close. Great play from Al-Shish. He's running in. Cuts down. Delivers one into the centre. Meander's on it, but he just can't quite get it. Can't quite finish that one. Seeing about 10 replays, so there could be another goal happening while this is all going on. And now we're just going to look at the keeper randomly. And now we're going to look at the managers randomly. Show us the game, for God's sake. It's a throw-in for some reason. Over the far side to Norwich, you know, randomly. What is going on there? I think Meffin pushed one of them who fell over on top of a Sunderland player. So it's a free kick to Norwich now, halfway inside our half at the far side. Coming up to the 96th minute, only a minute to go. Might have already finished on your screens. I'm ignoring the chat for the last tense minute. Free kick here to Norwich. This could be their last attempt. The wind is blowing the ball. They got to reset it. And again. The wind is time wasting for us. Thank you, wind. Here we go. Free kick. Dinked up into the centre. It's ahead of Norwich. Norwich have it on the outside of the box. Tried to deliver a looping ball in. I think there was an offside call. There is. Excellent. That saves that. Should be approaching the final whistle very shortly. 15 seconds away. Again, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And I'm aware that they're down to 10 men, but still. I'm not sure that was offside, you know, on the replay. Don't think it was. We'll take it, but Patterson now. Big boot through it for Patterson. Got to be any minute this whistle now. Comes down for Al-Shish. Can't get it under control. And the whistle has gone. Another victory. 2-1. Get in. Woo! 2 commentaries on Black Cats TV. 2 wins. Is it a sign? Is it an omen? Oh, woo. We're not doing a review live stream today, unfortunately, Val, because I've got to shoot and go straight for a family meal with a hangover. Fun and games, fun and games. Ben Rolling, yes, get in. I'll take the 3 points all day long. Thank you guys for joining me here on the stream. It is really appreciated, every one of you supporting the channel. Smash the like button on your way out. Don't forget to share the channel with whoever you can and try and get us up to that magical 1,000 number that we're trying to reach, hopefully this year. But there's not long left. There's not long left at all. So, if I don't see you beforehand, have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.